Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the one, the only, Mr. Noli, and welcome to a new Q&A video. So as you can see on the screen, I got some multiplayer gameplay for you guys. It is very rare that I get very good games on multiplayer, so I thought I would showcase these videos to you guys, because honestly, I'm never gonna get games like these again. There are going to be 2 multiplayer games, and if I run out of footage after that, you're going to see some Shadows of Evil gameplay with AZK, The Hidden Z, and Encrypted. So let's get straight into the questions. Now before I get into your Twitter asked questions, I'm going to do some frequently asked questions and casual questions that I've been getting in the past, but I've just never had time to answer. So one of the questions is, what programs do you use to create your videos? Well, back when I was doing Road to Black Ops 3, to record the gameplay, I used a camera, put it in front of the TV, and just recorded gameplay like that. It honestly was not that bad in my opinion, but obviously it's not the best quality that you can get to. But for PlayStation 4 gameplay, what I like to do is I like to live stream most of what I do if I am making a video. As you guys can tell, I've probably been live streaming quite a bit more often than I normally do. But yeah, what I do is I live stream and then I record the streams with OBS, and yeah, that's how I capture my footage. And another way to capture my footage is I just use the PlayStation video capture and then edit it in Share Factory, but that's one of the very last options that I leave myself. So what I do with the gameplay after that is I go to my computer and use a program called PowerDirector 13. It is a great video editing program by Cyberlink. It is about, I think about $60-70. I bought PowerDirector 10, so I got PowerDirector 13 for like a very good discount. But yeah, I really like this editing software. It's very simple to use once you get the hang of it, and there are many tutorials on YouTube to help you out if you're ever thinking about buying it. And the microphone that I use is a Geotech EX5, or EX05 I should say. I actually picked this up in Florida when I was on vacation, because it would normally be about $80 here in Canada, and I got it there for like 35 or something crazy. But yeah, I've had this microphone for about 2.5 years, and as you can still tell, the quality is still very good. And yeah, I love this thing to death. And that is what I use to create my videos. Another frequently asked question that I get is, how long does it normally take for you to make a video? Well, let's go back to Road to Black Ops 3. Getting footage took about an hour to 2 hours. Editing took about 2 to 4 hours because 1, I had to chop up the gameplay, and 2, I also had to do commentary over that and edit my voice. So in total, it took about 4 to 6 hours, sometimes 7. Like for example, I'm just trying to think here. I remember, I think it was my Mob of the Dead gameplay. I sure chopped that up quite a bit, and it was a bit of a longer video. And yeah, sometimes if you have a video that requires a lot of chopping, like if you have a montage or a best moments clip, then it's obviously going to take a lot longer to edit, but it's definitely worth it in the end. Challenge videos, for example, they take not as long. It takes about, I guess, an hour or 2 to get footage, and then editing time takes about the same time, an hour to 2 hours. So in total, you're only looking at about 3 hours of actually creating the video, and they're much easier than commentaries and best moment videos. One of the last questions that I frequently get asked is, what inspired you to start YouTube? Well, first of all, I guess there's 3 things that kind of inspire me. First of all, I'm really into creating video content and like film production. I take film production class at school. That's one of the options that we have there. And yeah, making YouTube videos is a lot of fun in my opinion. And if you're not having fun, then there's honestly no point in creating videos. Another reason why I was inspired to start YouTube was the Smith Plays, honestly. I got into his videos back in the fall of 2014, maybe even earlier, I can't remember, but he had only about 60,000 subscribers at the time, and now if you look at him now, he's gaining up on 1 million, pretty close. But yeah, I also got to play with him, which was really awesome. I got to play with him almost a whole year ago. He was doing a grief match with subscribers. I was on his team, and I got to meet some pretty awesome people, including him. I also got to meet Dan Hell, Zombies, Vortex, and Afterburner. Those guys were all super cool, and honestly I felt like I've known them for years, and we've grown to be pretty good friends on Twitter. And yeah, I just think that experience really changed my perspective on YouTube. Now, one of the biggest inspirations I had to start YouTube was honestly you guys, the Twitter followers and the YouTube subscribers and all my friends basically. You've been providing me with ideas, I've been making a lot of friends, and honestly, this has given me the opportunity to kind of start a smaller zombies community attached to the larger ones, and I'd just like to thank each and every one of you for doing that. It honestly is pretty cool to have a little bit of a community or a clan by your side. And yeah, we've also started a zombies clan, International Zombie Annihilators, IZA, and that has been really fun as well. And honestly, I've made some great friends through Twitter, and I can't see that stopping anytime soon. I really want to continue doing that. But enough of the frequently asked questions. We are now going to move on to the questions that you guys asked on Twitter. AZK asks, Nips? Nips AZK? Are you sure you don't mean spin? Encrypted asks, Nudes? Nudes Encrypted? Are you sure you don't mean Sedun? Mun? Next question comes in from IZ Express. What is your favorite snowflake in the Giant? I'm gonna have to say that one. Renegade115 asks, what is your inspiration for making videos? Well, if you've come this far, then you obviously know my inspirations. It is the fact that I love making video content and film production. It's the fact that the Smith Plays kind of inspired me, and the people that I've met in that grief match. And also the Twitter followers and YouTube subscribers for giving me ideas and just sticking by my side the entire time. Blue Bush asks, how are you enjoying Black Ops 3 and what would you rate it out of 10? I am really enjoying Black Ops 3. Honestly, it's coming close to my favorite Call of Duty. It's a tie between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. I'm not sure which is better, but the DLCs are right around the corner, so hopefully that can change my decision. And it is getting a little bit stale, I have to say, mostly because it's been almost 3 months since new content has come out, and I've been playing the shit out of the zombies maps and multiplayer as well. And yeah, so the DLCs are coming right around the corner, so hopefully that'll refresh everything and give us something new to play. What I would rate it out of 10, it would probably be about an 8.2 out of 10. I really love the new features, I love the wall running aspects, and I love how they kept the original formula of zombies. But like I said before, it's just getting a little bit too stale and repetitive for me, so hopefully DLCs can refresh that. But don't get me wrong, I'm still really loving the game, and I'm probably not going to stop playing it for at least quite a long time. Probably around the next Call of Duty is when I'll stop. And the final Twitter question we have comes in from Human Trafficking. Tits or ass? To be completely honest, personality, but that's what every nice guy is gonna say. If I did have to pick one, I would have to say ass. I think that boobs and breasts are honestly not, they don't really matter to me. I don't care about breast size really. Well, I do care if they're like ginormous. But, I mean, if they're really small, I honestly don't care. As long as you have a nice ass and nice legs, then you're already attractive in my books. But, like a nice guy, I'm gonna have to say personality, bruh. Alright everybody, thank you so much for submitting your questions and making this video more awesome than it already has been. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching. Hopefully, the gameplay did not bore you guys. I hope you found it at least a bit entertaining. But yeah, thank you everybody for your support, staying with me in the Twitter and YouTube community. It really does mean a lot. All of your inspiration has been coming from you guys, and I'd just like to thank you all for that. Alright, that is gonna do it for me, and until the next video, I shall see you guys all later. Bye bye.